Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Nothing to identify, for now at least. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I should investigate. What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
What? This is sad. Really, it is.
This looks intriguing.
Glacius. Glacius.
I'll look after you.
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Revelio. Glacius. Accio. Accio. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Accio. Crucio. Protego. Revelio. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Crucio. Accio. Revelio. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Arresto. Accio. Glacius. Levioso. Crucio. Accio. Crucial. Accio. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Crucial. Revelio. Revelio. Crucial. Flipendo. Crucial. Revelio. Crucial. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Peter? Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Revelio.
Do you even comprehend how expensive that broom was? Breaking your own belongings is one thing, but that broom belonged to your sister, and I'll have you know that she is beside herself. find that you could have died. No more broom, and I'd better not hear one more thing. Good day.
Revelio.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of guardian. Oh dear, do mind the tiles. Some of them can be most potent.
Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that story. Never again.
Revelio. Revelio.
Certainly make sure I stay abreast of mine.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Glacius. Revelio. Revelio.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the...
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the
Revelio.
spell just like that every time. Assure. And
Revelio.
We had a Neasel at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk.
Bombarda.
I haven't even had me... Reducto!
Defendo. Confringo.
Reducto!
Incendio.
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Confringo!
Nice
Defendo.
try!
So very weak.
Glacius.
You having the knack at all?
Levioso.
Expulso!
Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Accio.
Reducto!
Made a grave mistake.
Learn that in first year, did ya? Expulso!
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But At the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely
Revelio.
Creatures. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
They come after me, just rested 10 graves.
Revelio.
And where did I set my trap?
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending me spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. Come out before...
Potato! Show yourself! Reductor!
What have you done? Bombarda.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Incendio. Defender.
I'll make mulch of you. Shall we finish what we...
Reductor!
Bombarda.
Annoying little weed. Feisty little foliage.
Defendo.
Levioso!
Nuisance. That's all you are.
Levioso!
Bombarda. Defender.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Something's not right here.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens Petrificus Totalis.
Revelio.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eye.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Revelio.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I didn't touch your helm. Well, thank you for making... Careful! Rambo when he's dragging it down, think you'll...
Well, we have someone with
Defender, Bombarder.
Levioso! No!
Confringo.
Levioso! You like guns, do ya?
Incendio. Bombarder.
Levioso! It's here I find you. Right, Levioso!
miserable weed. Back in the ground with you.
Levioso!
Bombarder.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Levioso!
Confringo.
Levioso!
Defender.
Levioso!
Bombarder.
Levioso!
Confringo.
Levioso! Damn you! Levioso! Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
Bombarder.
Levioso! No!
Defender. Incendio. Confringo.
Flipendo!
Levioso! No!
Bombarder. Defender.
Levioso!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Arresto momentum!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
That'll make back for more.
Bombarder.
Not a break.
Confringo.
Shall we finish what we started?
Incendio. Defender.
Arresto momentum!
Confringo. Never mind, Betsy.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Confringo. Bombarder.
Let's get this over with.
Defender.
That'll talk you up.
Accio.
Are you sure you're not a mug?
Flipendo. Depulso. Accio.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Expelliarmus!
Depulso. Accio.
Enjoy suffering.
Finish.
Bombarder.
Predictable.
Confringo.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Incendio.
Deserves to be
Accio.
Careful not to get sick.
Stop! Make it stop!
my young friend. I hope your friends are too.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Suck it.
Accio.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Flipendo.
This is you.
Accio.
Marvelous strike.
Flipendo. Depulso. Accio.
Lamb returns to the wolf.
Levioso!
Accio.
Gently, Clark! Levioso!
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Levioso!
Let's get this over with.
there!
Accio.
Levioso! Potato! Hold still! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Accio.
Levioso!
Flipendo!
I hate wasting my time with plants. You'd be better.
Levioso!
Vegetation does not damn
Bombarda.
thing you'll get out of here. Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso!
Depulso. Flipendo.
Stop that.
Flipendo.
Levioso!
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My bite is...
You! What do you think you're...
How nice of you.
Accio.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Flipendo. Accio.
Come on, take it. Little pruning is in order. Back to the dirt, thank you. Oh, too hard.
Accio.
Time to get my claws out. I refuse to be defeated. Your life ends here. Shame.
Flipendo.
You'd be better simply for gardening than for battle.
An intruder!
Arresto momentum!
Blood from Fringo!
Potato!
Damn it! I've no patience for these things.
Fringo!
Levioso!
Bombarda.
I'll bury you in the deep. I won't.
Expelliarmus!
Bombarda.
Make it stop!
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Why have you not run away?
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Revelio! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Always going somewhere, that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Glacius. Revelio. Revelio. Glacius.
Lumos. Glacius. Revelio.
I dream of making a better...
Glacius. Revelio. Revelio.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a...
Glacius.
Spends more time petting the thing.
Revelio. Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to...
Revelio. Oh.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps best to shun that which leads it astray.
Rock best thing in the world.
Glacius. Professor Howard will never believe this. Who lived here, I wonder?
One of a little bastard scratch me.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me.
Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Glacius. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Revelio. Glacius. Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when there'll always be
Right now, how many knickers you could find? I do have a knack.
What was that sound?
Accio. Rependo. Accio.
How did that feel?
Cost us our ransom. We
Expulso.
Is that the best you've got?
Incendio.
Huh?
Incendio.
We had
Expulso.
Protego.
Incendio.
Held your own for a while.
You're torturing me!
Not going well.
Potato!
Forever.
Expulso. Flipendo.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
You're foolish to fight me.
How nice to see you, my young...
Revelio.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Must we? It seems a lot of trouble to go to for a creature we've already rescued.
We should see this through. Let me find out where she is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest. Sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beats. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Well, my feet didn't turn into beats. That's a good start. Revelio. Glacius. Incendio. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. A troll? You can't be serious. Bombarda. Defender. Crucio. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Crucio. Revelio. Bombarda. Whoa. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. 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 Fringo! Incendio! Revelio! Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Revelio. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. Revelio. Ugh. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio. Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
Do you mind where you're stepping? They'll only think it's me.
142 staircases, and this is...
Revelio.
One of them deserves more than a tea.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the help failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Revelio.
I'd never get lost, me. Always got me wits about me. You find... like a little lost lamb. You only need cool screaming to my voice, till I'll know exactly where I am. You can blindfold me and I'll scream with the phone.
Glacius! Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. I'll look after you. Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Do cooperate, won't you? Glacius! Revelio. Bombarda!
Well, he wasn't looking to snatched it. You don't...
Revelio.
Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldron cake?
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.